Okay, welcome back for the other video clip. We will discuss on this video about Python functions. Okay, so let's start. First, I'm going to introduce to you the two functions that we're going to discuss for this video: print function, and the second is the input function. So later you will know how they are used in Python programming. So to define first, print function is used to display a message or a value within your Python program. So the syntax of displaying a message, okay, by using this print function is this one. So either of the following, you can use one of them. The difference only is on the first syntax, it is using two double quotes, and then second, the syntax is using single quote. Okay, so either of the following syntax, you can use either of them because they are both correct. So next is you don't need to include quotation mark at all if you want to display the value of your variable. So like for an instance, you only need to display what is the value of a specific variable name. So you need to exclude the quotation mark, okay? Because quotation mark inside of this parenthesis is only used for a string value, so a message. Whatever be the message that you are going to write in here is will be printed, diba? By using the print function. So if value na siya gikan sa variable, then you must not include the variable name within a quotation mark. So example, the variable name is sum. So basically, the syntax of this one of calling a variable name is this one, the print function, and then ang sulod is the variable name. So if you example your variable name is sum, then basically mapulihan na siya sum in here. Okay? So ana siya. In this way, ang ma-display lang is ang sulod mismo sa imong variable name na sum. 'Di ba, as I have discussed to you on the other video, that a variable name serves as an example a box or a storage which has value. So example na siya value nga 45, and then kini siya nga box is what we call the sum. Okay, so sum ang iyahang pangalan, this is the variable sum. And then the variable sum holds a value of 45. So basically, ang ma-display din ani nga syntax is 45. So again, it is not necessary at all to include quotation mark if ang imong purpose is to display the value of that particular variable. Okay? So by the way, you can combine this both message and calling the variable name by using this syntax. So I'm going to write it down in the other slide. So by using a print function, you can actually combine both the message. So your message here, and then do not forget to concatenate. Okay, so we are at the process concatenation. Concatenation is a process of combining your message and a variable. Okay, so the concatenation in Python is basically comma or plus. Pili kaning dua. But I am advising you to use comma instead because this is the most safer way basta mag-concatenate. Because sometimes inside our print function, we tried to use plus as operation. So example na kay gipangita na nga sum, and then gi-write it down nimo siya dito sa imuhang print nga function because we can do that also as a shortest way, di ba? So to make it safe, use the comma as the concatenation, that is to combine a message and a variable. So we will have a sample program later on para mas sabtan ninyo unsa ang meaning ani nga syntax. Okay? Then concatenation is what we called for a process wherein you combined a particular variable and then a message inside your print function. So in the other slide is a sample program wherein we have a variable named text, and then your text variable holds the string value, which is welcome to Python programming. And then on the next line, we have print function and a string message, programming is fun. Another is a print function, but it uses a single quote with the string name, with the string value of programming is fun. And then next is calling your print function again, but inside the print function is a variable name. So you are calling this text variable. Okay? So these are ways of using a print function. Different ways of using print function. So I'm showing you wherein we use two double quotes and a single quote, and lastly is calling a variable name in order to display the value of this variable. So once we're going to run this program, ang iyahang output dayon is kani. Okay? So take note class, ang imong compiler mag-read na siya sa imuhang code from top to bottom. Okay? Di na siya mag-start dari sa ubos pataas. Gikan yun na siya sa taas pa ubos. So, ang first line man nato is kini. So, wala siya other buhaton dari, di ba? Kay, wa man siya i-print na na, wa po siya i-calculate. This is only a process wherein ang imong gi-declare nga variable is pangalan text. Okay? So, text and then ang sulod sa imong variable nga text kay message nga welcome to Python programming. Okay? Kana lang. I-declare lang nimo. Next, sunod gibuhat is nagpa-display na din ka. Nganong nagpa-display man ka? Because you are using a print function. So, print and then programming is fun. So, that's why ang first nga na-display dari sa imong output is kani. Programming is fun. Okay? Next, the third line in here is another display message containing the same message nga programming is fun by using a single quote. Okay, so meaning to say masingle or ma-double basta kay sakto imuhang syntax sa print function, basahon na siya sa imong compiler. Walay error ana. So either anong duha pwede nimo gamiton. Ma-double man or ma-single quote. Okay? So, a message lang ha, masulod dara. So, that's why na kay second nga display message, programming is fun. Then, last line here sa program is another display, but you're calling the variable text. So, ang pangutana, unsay sulod anang imuhang variable nga text? Unsay value niya ana? Ang value niya ana is naa sa taas, which is welcome to Python programming. Okay? So, gi-declare na din na siya kaganina nga ang iyang sulod is welcome to Python programming. So, that's why ang display ni mo dari, gitawag niya ang message nga, welcome to Python programming. Okay? So, now you have understand how to track what is the output of that particular program. Then another thing is you have learned also nga maduhaman o maisa ka single quote sa imong display, which is the print function, basta kay message ang sulod is okay lang. Okay? So, inana. And then you can pwede nimo matawag ang variable name as well para ma-display ang iyahang value. Okay? So, once variable gani ang atong i-display, ang sulod sa atong variable, ang gusto nato i-display, kailangan wala na siya ma-double or ma-single quote. Okay, once ma-double na siya, so, like for example, maingon ani na siya. So, ako na siyang kopyahon ha. Siyang i-copy. So, once kaning print, so, here. Kung mapulihan na siya ingon ani, print. And then, ma-double quote nato na siya, then isulod din natong variable name nga text. Automatic ang display niya ana kay ang word nga text. Dili ang sulod ni text nga welcome to Python programming. Okay? So, makuan siya, mawala ang iyahang purpose, 'di ba? So, once variable name gani ang gusto nato nga ang iyang value maoy ma-display, ayaw gyud siya gamiti og double quote. Okay, so I hope it's clear. The next, how about if we want to display message in a multi-line display? So meaning more than one ang imong line nga gusto i-display nga message. So like for an instance, ingon ani, nagprint ka og message nga hello. This is a multi-line statement display, but they are separated in each line. Okay? First line, ang nakasulat is hello lang. Second line is this is. Third line na ay sulod nga a multi-line. Last line, the fourth one, sulod niya is statement display. So if you want nga ingon ana gyapon ang iyahang pagka-display, meaning multiple gyapon ang iyahang pagka-print, then you need to use the three consecutive double quotes. Once na kay opening dani nga three consecutive double quotes, make sure mag-close pud ka diri og tulo ka consecutive double quotes. Okay? Para dili ka mag-error. So, kung inani man gali mong gusto, then ayan pagka-display na is ingutani sad. So, iyarang gikapyon sa imuhang format di ari. So, upat man kabuktanan linya nga imong gi-occupy, then 4 lines po diya dari. So, inana lang. So, naa kay duha. So, naa kay tulo rather. Upat na upat. So, naa kay upat ka ways para mag-display og message pinaagi kang print nga function. Magamit ko isa ka double quote, isa ka single quote, or magtawag lang kag variable, and lastly magamit kag tulo ka consecutive double quotes. Okay, so I hope nga medyo nasabtan na unsa pay mga ways para maka-display ka og message sa Python programming. All right, next, let's discuss the standard data types.